Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kingscraft, and here we are with another Let's Build video, and we're just gonna do a starter house. So here we are. I've got this cool map next. It came with this nice little lake here. You got this mountain over here for getting your stone. Of course, I'm in creative, so I'm just gonna go right ahead and build creative. But if you were in survival, which I will put the map download link in the description, you could easily go get your stone here. You can come over to the forest, get your wood here. You can go over there and get dirt, whatever, from over there. Maybe get a horse. It is a plains. You have your oak woods over there, so if you don't like birch, because I'm going to use oak, go back there and get that. And you also have this lovely mountain over here, so I'm sure there are emeralds over in there. And if you find a village, you can easily go and trade. So let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, also, what's this? Is there a cave system over here? Oh, indeed there is. So you could easily go mining too without having to excavate an entire mountainside. So let's just go ahead, and you know what? If you like writing stories, there's a bunch of squids for ink, so you can easily write. You can easily make a book and quill. So let's just go ahead and clear this. I like little lakeside cottages. You know, those are my favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this area here. And you know what? Let's turn our volume down a bit. So music and sounds, let's just bring that down to about 80% or 75. Yeah, alright, just clear that tree. Let's clear this one just like that. Maybe clear this one. We can always come back and replant them. You know, it's not like we're getting rid of them forever. And now we want to take extra cares to remove these leaves, because they won't disappear because of this tree. Alright then, and just so this tree looks even. Yeah, alright, and let's go ahead, just for time's sakes, let's go ahead and get rid of these. So just looking at this, there are several things we can do. What we could do is we could push this back and then build like a stone wall right there so that our house sits all alone. Or what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to actually build into it a bit, because it doesn't go that far back. I might level out the top and just go back just a little bit. I might clear some more trees. We don't know. It depends on how much we get done. How far we're building, how much we're building. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get our building supplies. We want to get our oak logs, our oak planks, our oak stairs, and then our, last but not least, our oak slabs. And these are just our starting off. We can get everything else later. You know, we might as well just go ahead and get our cobblestone. There we are. And now, a starter house is literally, as it says, is just a starter. So you don't want too much, because if you just logged on, you're on easy or normal or hard, or you're on hardcore, you want to get your house built as soon as possible. So we don't want to spend too much time collecting resources, and we also want to just stay on task. So I don't want to have to go and build a dirt hut while I'm in the process of building my home, because that's neither comfortable nor is it fun to stay in during the night, and it's just nonsense. Like, why would you spend that much time when you can go ahead and start building? So a few things to keep in mind. You know, this house is not for everyone. You want to build a starter house that you can expand on. So I would completely recommend that if you're building something yourself, go ahead and do it in a flat world, or do it in a world like this in creative, and then go ahead and think about it. You know, what could I do in the future? Is this going to be what I want? Is this going to turn into what I want? Is it going to meet all my needs? You know, are you playing this world because you want to craft? Are you wanting to make potions? Are you just wanting to build? Are you just wanting to live your daily life? You know, what is your goal? Or are you you doing what I enjoy doing, is just playing it and fulfilling all the achievements, getting to the end, and then defeating the Ender Dragon, and there you beat the game, and then delete the world. It depends on what you're doing, so make sure you have that goal in mind. Now, what I'm thinking about for this house is I'm going to get rid of the sand, or kind of expand it out more and bring it closer to the shore, and have kind of a small dock to go fishing at, or to place my boat, or to do both. So I want to be relatively close to the water. So if I'm going to bring that back, and I want a dock that sits about right here, let's have my house back, but over to the side, or perhaps over here, closer to this one, because we don't want a diagonal line. I kind of want to make that path go at a curve, just so it's aesthetically pleasing. And I kind of like how it's edged out here. So let's just go ahead and place a block there. And now, I personally like working in multiples of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block. So I have an increment of 3 in there, or an interval of 3. Now I'm going to go in increments of 3. I think I'm going to have 2 increments going in this direction. 4, there we are. So I can bring those up by 1. Now, I want this to be wider than it is long. So let's bring this by, I don't know, 3 segments. So 3 increments, so there's 3. There's another 3. And you know what? It might just work. Yeah, I think it just might work. Actually, let's just do a square. Let's do a square, because I have an idea. If we build a square here, and a square is not going to be too fancy, but it'll get us through the first night. And then after the first night, I have a fantastic idea to add on to the back. So, I'm just going to go ahead, build a square, do a little increment, and I will be back through here shortly. Alright, so as you can see, I went ahead and I cleared out that area. Don't worry, that's not going to look like that for long. We are going to make that more aesthetically pleasing, but we just got that out of the way, and oops, want to fix that. Alrighty there. So, if we're going to have the docks here, we want the door here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix my mistake, because I accidentally went over one too far. That's alright. So just go ahead and fix that. No big deal. Everyone makes mistakes. And like I said, we can get to that later. We don't need to worry about that. So let's just bring these up by 3. So we want pillars of 4 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to specify that because whenever I'm watching tutorial videos and they don't specify, or you know, they'll just do time lapse, and you're sitting there like rewinding, replaying over and over again, trying to count them block. And if they're doing time lapse, it's like 30,000 blocks per second, and it's impossible to count. So I do want to specify that. Now that we have our main structure, let's just go ahead and start filling in the walls. So I'm just going to do a simple block like that. You know what you could do, you could have windows like that, you could just fill it in, you could just do like that and have your wood there. I'm just going to do that. And for the door, you know, now the door again, you're more than welcome to do it however you like. You can do it like that. But you know, considering this is survival, and you probably went and got your wood first, and then you got your stone. Let's just go ahead and use our wood, you know, what we've got, and do this. Ta-da! Lovely. So it'll just be an encased home. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it'll look like that. Lovely. And actually, you know what? We might as well just leave it like that so it doesn't clash too much. And if you're using default, it might look different, might not. I'm using the Wayukian texture pack, which of course I'll leave a link down in the description below. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish doing the beams and doing the walls, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, now that that's done, just simply go in, put your floor Ta-da! And you notice how I didn't put any windows there because we did kind of go into the wall. And as you can tell, night's starting to prevail. So what you might do now is just go ahead and close that off so that spiders don't come in and attack you. And then during the day, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the daytime. Alright, and we're going to finish building here. So just 1, 2, we're going to bring this up by another 4, I believe. It might be smaller, because that does look rather large. Let's just check. So, there we are. We got that going, and then, you know, of course, nope, it is. It is. There we are. You can just go ahead and pop that. Oh, no, not like that. There we are. Sorry, my computer's running kind of slow today. I don't know why. Yeah. There we are. And then just pop that. So I'm just going to go ahead, do the roof real fast. And again, as always, I'll see you guys in a sec. Yeah. Alright. Now, you know what? I really think we might just leave this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to get the grass block. And I like how it kind of goes in there. So just fill this up. So we don't want zombies to spawn in or anything. Yeah, and just leave that kind of like that. It looks nice, actually. So, and I also like the idea that we're having on here. So I'm going to put windows here. It kind of looks like a loft. And I wanted to just say that I did notice that whenever we were approaching the first night and it was getting dark, I told you just cap it off, but you had no light source. Use your wood. Burn it, make some charcoal. Wood is the most useful resource in this game. It might not be the most reliable or most efficient, but it is useful. So take advantage of that. Alright? Yeah. Other than that, let's just go ahead and make this into a kind of a lofty thing. Get our window panes here. Yeah. You know what? We might as well just do that. No need to make it all blocky. I don't mind having those stairs. I can still see past them, and it actually kind of looks nice, if you ask me. So, yeah. I like that. Now, I do see that it doesn't exactly connect because these are stairs, but you know what? It keeps the mobs out. It doesn't look too bad. So, I don't care. I'm still going to use it. So, I'm going to use these slabs. If you're, again, I know this is a starter house, so you're probably better off using blocks so that you don't waste all your wood. This is probably going to be a thing that you expand to. So, yeah, I don't want you to waste your wood. So, just because I'm using slabs doesn't mean you have to. This is your house, by the way. I'm not going to just appear in your map like Herobrine or something and be like, girl. Not in my house. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're just gonna, oh, how to get up there? Let's just be fancy. You know what? We can always move on that into another video. Let's just use stairs. Yeah, put them right here, actually. Alright, let's keep that torch there, and let's put this here. and that there. And then we can just take that all the way up. And have this, yeah. There we are. So now you have that. Let's add our door. Let's see here. Okay, we want an oak door because we want it to match. Just do that. Add our windows. And I personally like glass panes. I've never been a fan of glass blocks. But that's up to you, again. Let's just add a torch out here. Right there. And that's it, really. Now, I am going to make a second video, and we're going to expand on it a bit. You know, I'm thinking about adding something back in there, you know, but now that I look at it, it doesn't look too shabby just the way it is. You know, I might just add a chicken coop off to the side or add something else. I'm going to think about that. In the next video, I will do the beach, I'll do the shore, and I will add that dock, and I'm going to go through ways, and I'm going to show you how to secure your home from keeping mobs out of the general area without making it look bad or without cutting yourself off from the rest of it. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
I am the king. I am the king.
Oh, okay, that's good. Can I click on it? Can I? No! Hello, come get me! I was told not to go down there! Why?
I am the king.